My name is April Taylor, and I'm the curator here at the Wild Animal Park. And that involves doing a little bit of everything, kind of a jack of all trades position. Also means I get to help out with some of the babies here at the zoo, including this cute little penguin chick that was born on November 24th, so we're about 70 days old, so about 2.5 months. And we actually have some exciting news to share about.
My name is Molly Waller. I'm the vet tech here at the zoo. This was our first penguin chick here at the Wild, so we were really excited. And the thing about birds is that you can't tell their gender. So we have this whole 70 days been wondering if this was a boy or a girl, and actually got the news today through an email that this is actually a girl. So gender reveal, we have a lady.
Girl.
We had to send in some blood for them to do the DNA to tell us if it was a girl or boy. So it's a lady, and she has been growing really well. Me and April have been her primary caregivers, and she is eating fish like crazy. You can see that she's starting to become a real penguin and get some real feathers here. So these are like her baby fluff down, and that will go away, and she'll get that like smooth penguin coat, smooth feathers like the grown-ups. But yeah, she's been doing really well, and we're excited, and now we can officially name her since we know what she is.
So there's a lot of planning that goes into whether it's our big campground project or some of the exhibits out in the zoo, and it all has to start somewhere, and that's where we start in this office. I get some different reference photos, I give them to Nick. Nick will put them on the computer and come up with some different designs. A lot of it goes with traveling to other zoos, getting different ideas, or lately it's been checking out campgrounds, different reference points. For that, we've got our wedding venue up here, there's some different angles of it, and then outside the wedding venue I have some pictures of another zoo's giraffe yard that try to incorporate and use their ideas to come up with our own spin on it. We've got some different ideas for some bungalows where you actually get to see tigers and animals outside your bedroom window, which will be a unique experience. Our layout of our campgrounds here, we've got some different cabin ideas there that we're putting together, getting ready to send off to an architect to come up with the final design. Just anything from the sign design out front. We're really excited because the restaurant that we're adding, we're hopefully going to have axe throwing there, so it's something kind of unique and different. Our main check-in building's there, and Nick can show you some other stuff that he's been working on and that's in some of the designs.
All right, like Jeff was mentioning, you know, a lot goes into the design and process for creating these unique experiences that the Wild likes to offer. We have a lot of stuff here, like this is just an initial concept for our putt-putt miniature golf course. Lots of interactive elements inside there, even incorporating some animals to make the experience even more wild. As well as a lot of the features throughout the new camping resort will involve animals in some capacity or another, whether or not you're hanging out at the axe throwing area or you're walking down the roads to go see the water park and what animals are sneaking around the corner there. A lot goes into it. The exhibits take a lot of work to get the animals into an exhibit that's natural and comfortable for them to be in. The two most important things for us are going to be the well-being of the animal in the space, as well as the visitor interaction with the exhibit. So doing this, we research the natural history of animals and what they would do in the wild, and then we do our best to replicate that exact scenario here at the Wild. So creating artificial rockwork and trees, varieties of substrates and different enrichment items built into the exhibit help us create an environment that the animals are comfortable in, where they can reproduce and do all the natural things they would that their wild counterparts are struggling to do in the wild. So our initial concept here for the miniature golf course is a very natural course that's large and lots of fun interactive holes for visitors of all ages to enjoy. Water features with waterfalls, different unique elevation vantage points for seeing the animals that will be incorporated in this putt-putt course. In the miniature golf course, we're striving to make it one of the most unique courses that anybody can play at by integrating animals and a real natural feel to it all. Hopefully we'll have animals like bald eagles and raccoon and porcupine, all different kinds of fun stuff that the visitor would like to see in a North American atmosphere. Giant waterfalls and streams running down through the course, as well as fun features that the animals will be able to use as well as people.
a lot of my duties here are gonna be to do checks, make sure that all the animals are healthy. We do a lot of preventative medicine to make sure we don't run into any issues. Today I'm just looking at the baby giraffe and checking on her progress. She has started eating some solids and is eating hay and grain, so we want to just make sure that she's still doing that she's growing the way that we expect her to be. We recently finished her vaccine protocols, so just like when you get puppies and kittens, she had to get a series of vaccines to make sure she's nice and healthy. She was a really exciting birth here at the Wild Animal Park, and we wanted to take extra care to make sure that she was healthy from the get-go. So some of the things that we did from the beginning was we had to put a bunch of sand down in the stall to make sure she had something nice to land on when she was born. They have a pretty big fall from when their moms give birth. He wants to be the star, so that's Jace, that's Dad. He thinks that I should be giving him snacks since I'm up here. So we did that, and then when she was actually born, which was October 25th, she's a little over 3 months right now, we did kind of round-the-clock checking on her. So me and the owner were taking turns, shifts coming in at night. I remember hiding on the steps for a long time to watch, to make sure that she was nursing and we saw good latching. We did some blood work early on to make sure she was getting enough colostrum. Gave her some meds that helped give her a boost and make sure we don't run into any infections. But her mom, Jasmine, and Jazara were rock stars. She took right to nursing. It was pretty obvious that her mom was going to take really good care of her. We also wanted to keep really good tabs on Mom and make sure that she didn't have any issues after giving birth. So, want to make sure that they're passing their placenta fine, that she doesn't run into any problems, and everything went as well as it could. So we were really excited. Other than that, I just spend my day checking on things and making sure that everybody's nice and healthy.
Thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Wild, a more in-depth look into the Wild Animal Park and all of our different entities, what we've got going on for the future. We've got a lot of exciting stuff planned, so if you like what we've got, hopefully you'll subscribe to our page and continue to follow us. We'll come up with a new video every week, so we've got a lot of good stuff coming up for you guys to check out.